imagine being ready when we go live. Sorry, today we took forever.
I'm never ready when I need to go live.
Hello,
Where is
Fody.
Here it is. Look at you, you didn't even complain about my tea being next to me.
No, because first I had to complain about your fuzzy pullover laying over one of the power sockets.
It was off. Well, it's off now. Fody, how are you doing?
My favorite letter is avoiding house fires.
Are you feeling a bit better today?
How are you doing?
It's Friday.
Also, hello Evie.
Hey Evie,
how are you doing?
How are you today? I think my tea isn't strong enough yet.
I'm doing well avoiding fires. That is a good choice. I wasn't aware. I wasn't aware that that needs to be a conscious choice, but Tifa has proven me wrong. So thank you.
I only threw it on the desk so that I could put it behind me in a moment.
People like you burn down buildings accidentally.
Arson.
Truck is trying to get me to add chia mining to my gaming rig. Wow. Adjusting to my new life of oppression under the nocebo effect. What is the nocebo effect? Let me Google that.
I'm glad you asked.
Placebo, but...
I would have, but...
Let's learn things. A nocebo effect is said to occur when negative expectations of a patient regarding a treatment cause the treatment to have a more negative effect than it otherwise would have. I know this, but I didn't know that was the word for it.
It is an actual term?
Yes. Have you ever seen Evie not use correct terms?
No, but it's an actual term for that. I didn't think there was a term for that.
It's basically the opposite of a placebo.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
So nothing good came out of your doctor's appointment. I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Let me read the rest of that. I have actually heard of the placebo effect before.
Yes. Of course you have. That's
makes sense that there's an
common,
opposite.
at least over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope whatever they gave you will still work anyway. Chia mining is actually pretty cheap. Has anyone not heard of a placebo effect? I think there might be people, but...
There will probably be people.
I know that I have and I know that Tifa has. Is there a reason why I cannot open Twitch chat on this device? Isn't it placebo in basically every language?
I do not know.
Pick one of these languages, Tifa.
I know German.
Wait. Danish, placebo. German, placebo. Spanish, placebo. French,
that's a bit longer
placebo. Croatian, placebo. Do I need to keep going?
Yeah, but still, that doesn't have to mean you've heard of it. I'm still saying. It's actually pretty cheap. Also, Fody, why do you not want to get in it?
Because it clogs up your hard drives. And that is useful space you could spend saving video games. Or downloading them.
Fair enough, but if you have the space...
You could do it with a 2 terabyte NVMe and an external 3.0 big HDD. More space, more plots, more money. Yes, you could. I today ordered a new external hard drive for our stream archives. It was slightly on sale, like 11% off.
Something
and
like
the
that.
expected arrival date is 31 June. So...
Shit's out of stock everywhere.
Someone gets here.
It's amazing.
The problem is I got off a drug and my blood pressure didn't go down. And guess what increases blood pressure? Stress from worrying about your blood pressure. Yep. That unfortunately is something I know.
That seems like a vicious circle.
Remember my cancer scare 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Where I thought something was wrong with my stomach and then I had it checked out and they told me, nope, You are thinking there's something wrong with you. That's why you feel that way.
Yeah, but if you believe you're sick, you start to get all the symptoms because you want there to be symptoms.
No,
that's how you're.
You don't want there to be symptoms.
Your body believes it so much that there will be symptoms. That's what I'm. Like there has to be systems, or there has to be something according to you, so it will be there. That's kind of how you work.
I think that is one way you can put it, though. It feels like a simplification.
Yeah, but it's the harsh way.
Money is my issue. I don't have cash for the hardware right now. Waiting for my taxes to come back. When do you get your tax returns or tax refunds? Refunds? Tax returns? What's the proper term in this case?
Returns makes sense.
Oh.
I thought the pills you had, Evie, made your blood pressure increase.
Yes.
Wouldn't it make sense that it would go down if you're off of that?
Yeah, but
or does it just stay?
It didn't. The blood pressure is still up, but she doesn't take the same pills anymore.
Yeah, but it's supposed to go down if you go off them.
Yes, but it hasn't.
Well, that's what I'm asking. I don't know, maybe there's a permanent thing that it stays higher for a while, I don't know.
No. Tifa, medical genius. Yeah.
Just trying to make sense in my head. I've never had pills.
There's a reason why neither one of us became
with
doctors, and with her, it's just as obvious as with me. But look, this device finally allows me to see the stream chat. Isn't that sweet? There we go.
There you go.
It only took 5 tries.
Yes, it did.
IRS just said millions of taxes yet to be done. Talking about the IRS, we finally reached out to a company of tax advisors, I guess would be the proper term, to help us with our taxes.
Tax advisor, yeah.
Yeah, because attempting to do the Twitch affiliate thing for us being a German company now completely melted my brain.
Like all those terms.
Suddenly I have
forms.
to file forms with the IRS apparently, because Twitch is an American thing. So I'm getting help with that.
Yeah, I regretted clicking on that button. It was like, oh, you have to fill in this form.
The amazing thing is, if I would have just not touched it, it would have been like, oh yeah, we just send you the money. But now that I changed it to how it should be, because you know, I'm not an individual, we are a company, it's like, please fill out these 50 forms.
Fody, enjoy.
Much success. So now Evie is acutely aware of her mortality and will probably worry herself into having a heart attack. I wish I had something useful to say, but the only thing that stopped me from giving myself stomach pains and cramps a couple years ago when I went through something, well, similar, let's say, to keep it short, was to get a checkup. And then they told me, okay, we understand why you feel that way, but you don't have anything. Come back in a couple of years, we'll be happy to check again, but you're good. Like the worst they found inside my stomach was a little, like, a mass of fat cells, which is completely normal apparently. Especially given our diet, I was shocked they didn't find one bigger one. Well, mine told me, you still have it? Oh my god. Yeah, no shit, genius. I really
wonder about your doctor.
The beautiful thing about high blood pressure is that it is normally somewhat easy to attest, like... Yeah,
your hands are ice cold.
Yes, because I have low blood pressure.
Here.
This is...
Hold my teacup.
Sorry about that. Oh,
no wonder it's cold in here. It's just the ice coming off your hands that's dropping the room temperature in here.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
This is most likely a dumb question, but I'm guessing giving you something to bring down your blood pressure isn't an option. Then again, that
would be another pill.
Yeah, plus that's a whole nother can of worms, because my dad has high blood pressure. And for years he was medicated wrongly. He took pills that were way over the top for his condition. So eventually he went to a new doctor, they gave him something different, and that helped. Because before, either he had a super high blood pressure, Or it was super low because of the pills he took. Until eventually he got new stuff. So if I abruptly die, you know, it was fun.
Are there natural ways you can go against it? Like, I never looked into it, but like food and stuff?
There are things that can help, but if you yourself cause it, it's different.
Okay, that makes sense.
Psychosomatic effects are one hell of a thing, for better and for worse. There are people that go through fucking chemotherapy and they are taught to think of it differently to the point where they don't have any side effects or they even enjoy the treatment. I'm not saying that is the same for everyone. I'm saying there are a few cases that have been like this, and that is absolutely mind-blowing if you ask me.
What causes high blood pressure? No one knows. What are the symptoms? No one knows.
Yeah.
I wish I had anything helpful to say, but especially in these situations,
Yeah.
unfortunately, I do not.
We are 100% out of our depth.
Doctor may give me a pill. I hope that will work.
Are you guys doing a long stream tonight? I have no idea. I don't know. I really don't know.
It's probably
Do you
gonna
have an opinion on
be...
this?
No. We're halfway through the trial, so we'll
A bit
probably...
less than half according to Groundhog.
True. So I guess we're gonna take like 3-4 hours to get through that.
Yeah.
Judging from our trial track records. Don't know if it's gonna be an extra long one. Did you have something in mind, Fody? Wait, you guys didn't play Borderlands yesterday, no?
Wanna play some? No, we didn't. Wanna play some Mario Party? Can do. What time were you thinking about?
That sounds like a good plan.
Also talking
I
about
love
parties,
Mario Party.
we already mentioned this at the end of the last stream, but we are limiting the amount of beans per stream, and I changed it in the about part because I was very close to throwing up after Wednesday. That was not nice.
You made stomach sounds through the entire pod.
Yeah, well, that is one thing I can deal with. I mean, that's on me. But my body is beginning to reject the beans, so let's see how 5 maximum will do.
But yes, Fody, totally up for Mario Party.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's gonna be like 4 hours though.
It depends on when Mario Party is. 7:30.
Hey, it's 7:30 now, in 8 minutes. 7:30 is...
Time zones are a bitch.
in like 6 hours. That should definitely work.
In 6 hours over here, it will be 1:30.
I think so.
Quick maths. This is now a math stream, trying to calculate what time it is. What time is it in 6 hours? Why am I so dumb? In 5 hours it is 1:30 midnight, so in 6 hours it is 1:30.
2:30.
Let's aim
could
for
probably
7:30.
do a little bit earlier if that's possible.
But probably closer to 7:30. Because if we can, I would like to finish the class trial today.
Yeah, but I think the class trial will be like 4 hours.
Hey Windows, add an East Coast time clock.
Oh yeah, we talked about that the other day and I still did not do that.
How do I do that? Add clock. I can't even type clock anymore. How to add a clock?
Add a few time zones to that stuff.
I don't have any widgets. What is this nonsense? Oh my god, date and time settings. Welcome to Jack Hacks His Own Computer. Oh, this is incredibly handy and I had no idea this exists. It's +7, no?
No, we even spoke about it a bit
Oh, wait,
ago.
no,
I think it
negative
was last month maybe. And we were like, oh, we're totally gonna do it. And then we completely forgot about it. New York time,
Eastern
-5. How about you call it Fody time?
It's Eastern time.
Yeah, but then I know it's Fody time.
It's Fody time! And oh, down there
see?
it appears. This is
Wow.
handy.
You called it Eastern time.
That's what it's called.
Boring.
Don't you always hack your computer to build children's games? Not always, just most of the time. But yes, not factually inaccurate.
It's Fody time all the time. How's Beth doing, by the way,
Oh yeah,
Fody?
how are all of you? How are your arms? Any...
Oh, in the meantime, give
Any
me
vaccine
1 second because I'm being spam called by my dad.
Tell him we're busy.
Yes, but let me do that so he doesn't have to call me 20 times.
Or else he has to appear on screen too. On stream. Why do I drink a coffee shortly before we start streaming? To avoid yawning and not being able to speak when I do it anyway. Amazing. Look, Tifa, now we can see all the time zones.
That is very handy.
Now we have Eastern time.
Now I just
our
need
time,
to
and
remember
Pacific time.
what is what.
Wow. Beth is feeling good.
Hopefully.
I'm glad to hear that. My stomach is blah, but otherwise a normal day. Your stomach just being blah because of your stomach being blah, or is it because of the side effects of vaccination? Also, I need to put this pen away because I point way too much with it. IBS, okay, so. At least it's not on the vaccine.
There we go.
That reminds me, vaccines, they are starting to think about letting people just get vaccinations over here and dropping the age requirements.
Yeah, I read that you can already sign up for it this afternoon.
Oh god.
But it's based on availability and it's just you get whichever vaccine is available kind of thing.
That would be fine, but I have a strong feeling that if you tell a whole nation, yeah, you know what, just all of these age clusters that we set up and whether you have pre-existing conditions or not, we just throw it out of the window. I have a strong feeling that for the next 3 to 4 weeks, all the doctors' offices will be completely run over with calls and emails from patients going, can I get a vaccine? Can I get a vaccine? Not
That is
well
probably.
thought out.
Beth's feeling good. I am glad to hear she's feeling better. Your stomach is still blah. Meh. Otherwise a normal day.
I'll create my stream around whatever time you're free. That is
Play
incredibly
Isaac
sweet.
first, Mario Party when you're ready. That is awesome. Like that, I suspect will be 4 hours. And
I think it's closer to 5 depending on when we actually start getting into the game.
yeah, but I definitely want to finish that class trial today.
Yeah.
That is a must today, not ending before that's over. And seeing how we're halfway through, it shouldn't take 9 hours. But after, I'm definitely ready to get your asses kicked.
Enjoy your DR. That's the plan.
Have you already played Mario Party?
Have you ever played any Mario Party? I think that is the bigger question.
We played some yesterday as well.
It was complete bullshit.
I got absolutely wrecked. Basically every single round, my stars got stolen, my coins got stolen.
You stole too.
Yeah, after everyone stole from me.
Yeah, and why did we do that? Exactly, because you started it.
I lost 3 stars, 5 billion coins it feels like.
We played 2 maps, I won 1, Beth won 1. Nice.
That's what...
Yesterday I finally managed to win again. It's been a while.
Yeah, with all my stars.
I only stole 1 from you.
True, we only got 1.
Thought it wasn't that bad.
But nice.
Indeed.
Can't wait to play.
Now let me turn this off.
There we go.
Are we still in chapter 2? Yes.
Yes, we are still in chapter 2.
Oh my god. Click. Also, Is the sound, or do we sound different to you? Because I changed something with the settings on my microphone. I hope I sound less muffled now. If I still do, it's probably more my voice and less the tech stuff we're using, but...
It's the way you speak. You need to speak like this.
Do you want me to enunciate my words more clearly, my dear?
More German.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the game? There it is.
I cannot see it.
How can you not see it?
Danganronpa.
I got destroyed by Beth last night, 5 stars to 3. Nice. 15 round game, 10 almost feels too short.
Yeah, 10 is like roughly an hour, but it goes by pretty fast.
That's not my chair. I have a feeling it mostly depends on how long you spend on doing the like trial run before the actual game.
The mini game things you mean?
Yeah, because if you just breeze through them, it is somewhat quick, and I think a
Well, it
20
saves
hour
like
round.
2 minutes per thingy, I would say, if you go through the entire trial thing.
Yeah, I think that's fair. So if you do actually do the trial, it adds like an hour if you play for 20 rounds. If you skip them because maybe you ignore the games, then it's shorter.
Yeah. Definitely something like that.
15 feels like you actually have an opportunity to start. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I also really like the
How you
20
doing?
rounds. Sauce, how you doing?
How did the rest of your Call of Duty rounds go?
I heard lots of singing while I was in the shower.
Yes.
I was like,
Unfortunately,
that's saucy.
unfortunately, Saucy didn't launch into a baby shark. But also for the better. I don't think Enric would have forgiven me.
If Morgan was near, probably not. Because I have a feeling he would have to listen to it the entire day the moment that gets triggered.
That's exactly what he wrote.
There we go.
Understandable too. So, let me check that everything over here is set
I
up.
think that happens automatically. Like the moment you hear the song, it's just stuck all day.
Pretty much.
And the problem with kids is that they'll sing it out loud.
You do that too.
Yeah, but not the entire day. See, it's the difference.
Also, we... Hello, Enric.
Enric, quick,
How you
start
doing?
singing. We summoned Enric.
We specifically ended on this scene on Wednesday because you learned some German here. Nanu is what you can say in German if you're surprised. But spoilers, most people just go, huh? It's not really that much used anymore.
I got my 23andMe.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's something in-game?
23andMe still is a DNA test to check where you're from. Or where your DNA is from.
Oh,
technically.
yeah. Shit, why do I keep forgetting? Why is it called 23andMe anyway?
Because you probably think of food. I don't know.
Of food? I don't think of...
I'll have a 23, make it spicy. No?
No.
I
I
tried.
think of food all day, but not when I hear 23andMe.
It's a DNA test, Tifa. You have 23 chromosomes. Yep.
So what are you all?
That's why you're human.
Are
That is
you an
true.
honorary Dutch person as well?
I am 1.1 sub-Saharan African.
Okay.
I wonder if we should do one day.
1% West African.
I'm pretty sure mine would just go 100% asshole.
Most likely. Assholean.
Yeah, that took you too long though. You had to think about it. But...
I was trying to make it work.
Andric, I love you for that. Everyone, congratulations
Thank you,
on Benjimo's birthday, by the way.
Congrats, everyone.
Yeah. This is a multicultural stream where we congratulate everybody as per the Dutch customs.
True, true.
I am 98.8 Northwestern European. So British,
North.
Irish. That would be the Northwest.
Could still be the Netherlands.
Yeah,
We're
81.
like before that.
No.
We're also in the Northwest.
No, he didn't say like underwater dwellers. 81.2 British and Irish, 15.1 French and German. French?
Yeah, just like how Fodi was, what was
French,
it? German
German.
French.
Yeah, French German. And then I made a joke that it was Luxembourg. Just basically that.
I'm guessing a lot have British roots, because Fodi was majority Brit as well.
It's shocking that people living in a country that was founded by people leaving the UK have ancestors from there.
Yeah, but where's the Dutchness? I mean, New York was ours.
Yeah, back when it was called New Amsterdam, but nobody remembers that except you
Yeah,
and
but
me.
it makes sense that there would be lots of people with a Dutch heritage in America because of that.
And to that you could say, Nanu.
I wonder, would it now be Old Amsterdam?
No, that's cheese. One I can unfortunately not eat because they use animal rennet.
We're bros, confirmed. Nice.
So, one question though. What do you do with those results?
1% Trog.
Like, I mean, I get it, you now know what your ancestry is made up of, but...
I would just think for fun. Like, you can't really do anything with the results.
I don't know, that's what I'm asking.
At least I can't imagine what you can do with the results. It's just interesting.
You got some trog in you. That sounds like it is against the terms of service to mention that on Twitch. It also tells you when family is tested, it also tells you health results. I did DNA and health. Okay, now I get it, that makes sense.
Okay, that is... What I thought it was just something like, oh, interesting. Let me actually open that to have a quick 23andMe. Do we also offer that here?
Yes.
It could be funny.
Hearing popping in the microwave is bad unless it's popcorn.
Is it?
Depends on what you're making. If it's not supposed to pop, then I agree. Also, hello Foxy. Happy Friday.
Yeah, don't put anything metal in the microwave.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Or hard-boiled eggs. I learned that the hard way.
Yes, you did. Now,
My egg exploded.
Danganronpa?
Yes.
There we go. That's your line, by the way.
Yes, it is. Let me give it another sip of tea.
Wow.
What, my tea's getting cold. The best tea is hot tea. I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me.
Yes, let's save. It's a beautiful idea.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Did you just...
Save over
The old save?
Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Let's do the recap after this scene. Love, love?
To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that!
Seems to be the favorite line. There's no way I can believe that.
None of this is real. I don't believe any of this.
I can't do anything. How annoying. But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Me will.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
Oh,
Yeah, that
recap.
was the recap.
We have found that Mahiru, the one we previously called Wendy because she has red hair and kind of looks like the Wendy mascot, has been killed, apparently with a metal bat. We found a
In the
mask
beach house.
and a couple other things there. It looked like the murderer took Mahiru's body and then dragged her to block one of the doors. We have also played an arcade game within this game that has taught us that apparently Fuyuhiko's little sister has been killed, but he doesn't believe that.
It was a murderception kind of chapter.
Yeah. So we solved that case already, apparently. We don't know the person that committed the murder in the game because that person isn't here. We also established that the murderer most likely was not Hiyoko because...
But the ally of justice!
Correct. That's what we're led to believe. And it wasn't Hiyoko because of gummy bears.
Well, yeah, Hiyoko was being set up by the actual killer.
Yes.
Drugged, put in the closet, had some planted evidence. One door was blocked to make sure she would run out onto the beachway so that she would leave footprints in the sand. So she was basically a victim herself in that regard.
She was set up.
Yeah.
Now...
And you were wrong, because
correct.
she was your suspect.
Because I believed Hiyoko to be the culprit in this. The Blacken, as the game calls them. So now my main suspects are Fuyuhiko, because despite him already having gotten his revenge, as per the events of the game in the game, as in he avenged the death of his sister by killing that other student, he is the only one who has a motive. And the other person I find it likely to have been the murderer is Peko Pekoyama, because she seems to be the only one able to get away with it, plus she appeared in the diner where we all met before we found the dead body, drenched, completely wet. Apparently she went swimming. And I believe that she used the water bottles from the beach house.
I like how you're stealing all my theories.
Because I agree with them.
You bitch.
Why am I not allowed to agree with you? I mean, you make it easy to not agree with you, but this is one of those cases where I do. Enjoy that moment.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add, my dear?
No, I really don't want it to be Peko Peko.
Me neither.
Because I feel like she really was like this ally of justice thing. So I don't get why she killed my hero.
Because
but I
sparkling
really
justice.
do believe it was her because of those water bottles and her being completely wet. Yeah. Otherwise, I would have agreed with the two suspects you had, but right now, for me, it's only Peko Peko. Because everything kind of now just points towards her.
Except one thing, what's her motive? Why would Peko Pekoyama kill my hero? I'm guessing it's because she's the sparkling justice serial murderer, because every Danganronpa apparently needs one.
Yeah, but it still feels weird that the motive was the game. Like, I don't really get the game at all anymore, but Tingy's sister has already been avenged.
Yes, but Sparkling Justice, the serial killer in this game apparently, kills people who have murdered others. Which, let's not get into that.
But if Peko really is the ally of justice, why would she let herself be baited into this?
What do you mean baited into this?
She saw the game, was like, oh, this is an actual event.
Yes.
I need to kill my hero now.
Yes, and my hero had a hand in covering up a murder.
Yeah, but this game
Which
is
makes
set
her a
up in
target.
such a way that it only applies to a few people. Like, it's not a motive for the entire group. That's what I don't get about this motive.
If all you need as a motive is that you kill criminals, and you find a criminal because covering up a murder is criminal.
Don't you think Nagito would be a better person then?
Yes, but Nagito is such a piece of shit. I believe he will be there until the end. And either he will survive or he will have a super dramatic death at the end.
Yeah, probably.
Like,
for now, I don't get the whole why. I just look at what is presented and then I think it's Peko Peko. Reasoning, we're probably gonna find out because I don't get it. Nailed my internal alarm clock.
I'm usually awake by 8 every morning, if not earlier. So a 23andMe even can predict when you normally get up. Nice.
That is pretty cool.
Maybe we should do one so that I can figure out why the fuck I'm always tired.
Low iron.
Could be.
That's usually my reasoning. I have low iron.
I should maybe just lick some screws or something. Anyway, let's do some more Danganronpa 2.
But the fact that it can figure that out.
Hiyoko into a trap. Then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Everything can be a clue.
When you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Wait,
Just as you thought?
the candy was placed after she ran off? That makes even less sense.
Why?
Because then the killer went back to the scene.
It could have also just been someone else, you know, several people can be at the crime scene. Remember
or
how
she was still
Byakuya...
in the shower or hiding in the bathroom.
Who?
Peko, for example.
Yes, he could have also just been placed there by the time we got in there.
When did Peko arrive in the diner?
As the last person, I believe, who showed up.
Okay, so then it could be that she was hiding in the bathroom while Hiyoko found the body, ran off, then she planted the evidence, like the gummy in the storage, washed herself off.
It could have also been Kazuichi placing the gummy there. It could have been literally anyone.
Yeah. I think before Akane, yeah, no, I think after actually.
I think Peko was the third one to appear.
But I don't recall.
But you could be right. I think it was Chiaki, Akane, Peko. Maybe the last two as well, but you could be
I
right.
don't remember the order, fuck. Okay, but so far this seems kind of plausible. Like, I have no clue when Yakuza, dude. Like, he wasn't there too, but I don't see him.
He was
doing
there
it.
with us in the beginning, but then he disappeared.
Yeah, true.
Which is weird. 23andMe also tells you if you deep sleep, if you move. Okay. Impressive. Maybe I should
That
actually
is really
do one.
impressive. Just for those kind of details, it would be interesting to do. But I'm gonna go like Danganronpa style. They present you with these little shitty things that could just completely flip it around, and for that, Peko.
If the killer planted evidence while Hiyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hiyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
Like the defunct shower.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide!
Well, it makes sense. It's not like she would go through the trouble of first going into the bathroom before running out.
Yeah, especially not after seeing the body of her dead best friend.
Exactly.
I even glanced inside the shower
Oh,
room when
never
I was
mind.
running away, but there was nobody there!
I didn't say anything.
Okay, I guess we're wrong.
Does that mean the killer came back?
All that.
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
A new
Oh god.
game.
Here we go. I want to
get
play a
mine.
new game. Is that what you're thinking? If so, we've prepared the perfect product for you. You will dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answer from several questions. It's called the Logic Dive. During the Logic Dive, you will control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Your task is to reach the goal, the final destination of a synapse course. You can move sideways with a mouse and accelerate with a control key. Press the right mouse button to brake and the left mouse button to jump. Okay. There will be various obstacles you will encounter as you progress through the course. So make sure you're familiar with these controls so you can reach the goal. On your journey, you will take damage every time you fall into a gap or bump into the walls.
So you're running through an area?
I'm currently thinking something like, I think it was Sonic, the first Sonic game, as that mini game where you collect emeralds, where you run down this like half pipe kind of thing. I think it was Sonic 1. We'll see.
Can I have 2 to 3 questions? Okay, so you also you go through obstacles, answer a question, and then keep going.
Also, upon reaching a certain point, there will be branching questions in the course. The answers split into different paths, so please proceed down the path of the answer you think is correct. Branching questions will appear several times in one course. Please be careful. I highly recommend that you make good use of break. That's my meddlesome advice to you. If you press the escape key during the logic drive, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Are those coconuts on the ground around us?
Could be. Now I want coconuts. She's right. This might be a very important problem. If the killer tampered with the evidence after Hiyoko ran away from the beach house, when did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? And if they hid inside the beach house, where would they have been hiding?
Were there any other rooms in there?
Hiyoko said nobody was hiding in the shower room. Yeah, the toilet. Actually, no, this doesn't have a toilet.
It's in the shower room.
On the roof?
Well, seeing how she only glanced in it, she could have been behind the door or something stupid like that.
Who do you think will be the killer next chapter? I have no idea. My mind is too focused on trying to get through this one first.
This one is already a mindfuck at the moment.
I think if I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm hoping Hiyoko though.
This looks like a...
Yeah, like some of those music beats.
It's like a snowboarding game.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Try out the thingies first before you encounter obstacles.
Break, jump.
Okay.
Do a mute.
Nice.
Can I do a backflip?
Duolo, how are you doing?
Hello. Jack Hawk, pro skater. I would love to play...
Oh, question.
When did the killer arrive at the beach house?
Before Hiyoko arrived.
I'm guessing before. I would love to play a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater game on stream, but I would have to rip out all the music basically.
Okay, I'm guessing we were right because we didn't fall off or something.
Yeah.
I also expected more obstacles instead of...
This is the first one and we're playing on gentle.
Fair enough.
When did the killer leave the beach house?
After Hiyoko left. After makes more sense.
Could be. I honestly have no idea and I can't imagine what clues would point to either.
This means we're right, no? Otherwise we fall off because it's the shorter end.
Look at us doing all the
we lost
tricks.
life. We were wrong.
No.
Or we were wrong about something.
Let's find out.
Shit, I didn't see when we lost those lives.
On the second one. Where was the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? The beach.
I guess the beach makes more sense. If she wasn't in there. I was gonna buy Tony Hawk's something, or Pro Skater remake to stream. Then I saw every song was DMC.
It's the beach house, because when I picked the beach, I fell to my death.
But why did we didn't fall earlier? Why did we lose life then?
I don't know, maybe I did something wrong.
Because I thought that meant we were wrong.
Okay. So, when did the killer arrive at the beach house? Before Hiyoko arrived. When did the killer leave the beach house? After Hiyoko left. Bless you.
Thank you.
Where was the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? Beach house.
It's all coming together.
Is it though?
So where was she in the beach house then? And why did we lose lives?
Might have been hiding.
Should have paid attention to the heart.
Also, sorry, hello Durolo, happy Friday.
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing. Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
We're
Can we just kill her off too?
This bitch. Seriously.
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
Can we feed her to the fishes or something?
I don't care what happens yet next chapter, Foxy, but I hope it has something to do with her.
True. I hope she's the victim. I really don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means. The place where the killer was hiding, the place where Hiyoko hadn't looked is...
Spot selection. Okay, she looked in... She came out of the closet.
Outside.
No, it's not considered hiding.
Okay.
I would just say the bathroom anyway. Okay, maybe not.
Crap!
Check the closet, just in case.
Here!
Really?
You what, mate?
But she was...
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
The surf planks and stuff were all... She was probably in the empty surf plank holder. Remember how we made a comment while checking that it was super messy and the surf planks were all out and there was this empty holder on the plank with nothing in it?
You just concluded they were in the beach house. Didn't I go the route that the killer waited outside?
No.
Oh, that's why I fell down to my death.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have remembered that. Should have thought of that earlier.
She was definitely in that empty surf thingy.
So whoever did it killed my hero, placed her there, and then pretended to be an item on the shelf.
But where else would you have hidden there?
And it would work because Hiyoko is so short. Oh my god.
We specifically made a comment about how messy this shit was.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
Like, who would do that anyway?
Even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
Foxy, thanks for hanging and hopefully see you soon. Have a great Friday.
What she said. Also, that is a ballsy move. Like murdering someone and then hiding next to technically a witness like this.
Yeah, but if you wake up in a closet, the first thing you'll do is try to get out of the closet.
Yeah, you wouldn't check the top shelves.
You wouldn't go like, oh, what's in this bag? Oh, what's behind that surf plank? Hey, what's here? So you would rush out, see a body, then panic, and then forget the rest anyway.
Yeah, you also wouldn't do that if you are, how tall is she? Like 140? Like 5 feet? Compared to the rest, she can't even reach the top shelves. Groundhog!
Groundhog!
Welcome!
Happy
Hope you're
Friday!
doing well.
How are you doing?
This is so weird. The stream won't load on my laptop, just the chat. Just open the stream on my phone. I had a similar issue earlier on this little tablet we have in front of us to see this the stream chat better without looking all the way to the side. It took me 5 attempts to load the chat. So, Twitch got a Twitch.
I don't think it's you, to be honest, because on
I think it's Twitch.
My laptop it's also hanging, but I also can't change the source.
And the source, I mean the
video quality.
Yeah, because we ain't partners, we're just affiliates.
Yeah, but sometimes you can.
If you get lucky.
Yeah, I know. But today we can't.
Twitch got a Twitch. Hope you're doing well.
Hope it works though.
We just did our first logic dive and messed up 1/3 of it. I'll still try just in case.
Hope it
we'll
helps
be here
anyway.
when you're back.
Twitch can be weird.
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
Is it gonna be... See, in that thing.
If the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance, I can only think of one place. That's right, the place where the killer was hiding inside the closet was... in the bucket! I guess this is the case?
I'm not sure which one was empty. I think it's that one.
If I was the killer and I was hiding in a closet with a person that is much shorter than me, I would go here.
No, I think it was that one, this one that we clicked on when we made the comment about it being such a mess.
I hope these all count as one. So where do you want me to click?
This one.
Middle shell?
Yeah.
Second from the top?
Here!
Okay.
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Yeah, logic dive. Yes, I love it when we can put some snowboarding / skateboarding into video games. I'm on my phone, not leaving. Thank you very much.
Great. See, it's all these little things. Like we had this whole talk about, oh, it's so messy, and why would they do this?
Inside the surfboard case?
Okay, wait.
Even though I can't imagine it being big enough for a person, but sure.
There is one person that is shorter than all the others. He could fit in there.
Yeah, but he likes fried dough cookies. He can't be bad.
It certainly wasn't Nekomaru. Like, do you look at the difference in their stats? Teru is out too. Got it on laptop. Nice.
Yes.
So
I don't know.
5'6", 5'3", 5'4".
They're showing more evidence towards Peko Peko than towards Yakuza Kid.
Let's find out.
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think?
Unless this game is messing with me.
2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. 'Cause we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Was that a clue, by the way? The surfboards?
The killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
The toes are sticking out.
Another graphical inconsistency. No! Logic Dive reminds me a lot of a Flash game Run. I don't think I ever played that.
It doesn't ring a bell either.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her.
What?
Well, you want to make sure it all works out the way you planned. It makes sense.
Alone and ruin the evidence the killer had planted. It would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if you didn't ask. All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya!
If you don't want to get punched, stand still so that I can punch you.
I love it. Seriously? Stop fighting it. Now, I will do this to you.
That's enough.
Everyone played it on my computers when I was in middle school. Never did beat it. RIP Flash. Yeah. I think, though, a lot of Flash games have been archived to still be played. Like a HTML5 conversion thing. I was able to play Hedgehog Launch 1 and 2 the other day doing that. Can recommend that. If you ever have like 20-30 minutes to kill, you don't know what to do, you're on a computer, type into Google Hedgehog Launch, thank me later.
Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
Oh, speaking of something strange, we tried to watch the YouTube video you posted for the NSFW channel.
Yeah, we couldn't.
We couldn't because YouTube either wants a copy of our ID,
Our ideas.
or our credit card. And
To
I'm
confirm
not
that
really,
we are of age.
yeah, and I'm not really willing to give that to YouTube.
Yeah, I tried to do it shortly before stream, but I'm gonna try again after the stream, logging into a different account. Maybe then YouTube will allow me to watch things. That's so weird. Apparently it's like a mature video or something.
Yeah, we probably watch a lot of immature shit. Baby Shark. 24
Apparently.
hours.
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
Where did that come from?
I'll listen to your story about
I
men
have no clue.
from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right?
What did just happen there?
I think I missed something. Oh yeah, wait. Then this is gonna go to Kyoko was first, then the murderer.
Hiyoko. Kyoko was in the first game.
Why do you keep saying Kyoko? Hiyoko was first, then
Yeah.
the murderer.
No, then
and
Kazuichi, then us.
Kazuichi. Yeah, but Kazuichi, the thingy already went off. So it was 3 people.
True. We were not the third person, or one of the 3 at least.
No.
For the first time in a Danganronpa game. Someone is hiding something. Kyoko, was it a ghost? Prove to us for 20 minutes that you're not a ghost.
Let's prove it was not a ghost.
Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that!
So basically it's 2 people plus the
I
murderer.
know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction.
But we did that in the first game. Literally, that was the Mondo Taka case. Remember?
It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
Okay, I think based on that little note we can conclude that it's definitely not Junko behind this.
But why?
Unless she's lying. Yeah, forget about it.
So you're saying
I
it's
doubt it's Junko.
that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
That's pretty
And none
nice,
of them
Fody.
was.
No wonder that shit's being sold out everywhere.
Yeah. And I have this weird premonition that the price of those stupid coins isn't gonna go down, so...
Probably not.
Yeah, and then you can take the close to 1,600 bucks you earn from that and buy more hard drives. And keep making more and more money until you have a whole room full of external hard drives that you can never do anything with again.
Well, you kind of made your money out of it again, so...
Yes, and you wasted the physical space. But you made a chunk of money. A buck.
Plus, you can stop at a few. No one says you need to fill up your entire room.
To the moon, baby. To the moon.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too.
At least in Danganronpa 2, the reason why the Deus Ex Machina character doesn't just give us the answers kind of makes sense. In the first game, it was usually either Byakuya or Kyoko who already had all the answers. But they were like, well, Makoto, I confused you. Well, Makoto, why don't you tell them? Here, Nagito flat out told you, well, I'm just here for the fun. I will back up whoever has more hope.
Well, yeah. That's why Nagito is probably gonna hang around for a while, because he's a supportive character in the trials.
60 terabytes would be 6.57k a month, and that's with a potato computer. I thought Chia works in the way that you only get the coins once. Or does it keep generating money out of the space you created for it?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Time to buy some hard drives, I guess. Time to dedicate one room in this apartment to hard drives.
Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Okay.
Oh. The final feature in the non-stop
But
debates.
first, monthly XCH 2.01 month at 20 terabyte. I have no idea what that means. Irrational exuberance. I have opened the Wikipedia page. I have not read the book yet.
When it comes about, or when it's about Chia, I am
Oh, that's
out.
the abbreviation for the Chia coin.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Good thing I just ordered a 10 terabyte hard drive.
That's gonna be here in 2 months.
Yeah. Now then, I shall explain to you the final feature in the non-stop debates. From this point forward, you will now be able to use the truth flashback. If you hold down the left mouse button, the shape of the reticle will change. If you aim at the remark's weak spot and keep it in that position, you will be able to memorize it. This memorized phrase can only be fired once as a single truth bullet. Okay, that's the same thing from
Yeah, from the first game, which was also annoying.
Alright, I never said hi.
Hi, Groundhog.
Technically the truth, I believe, but you did announce your presence, so potato.
I consider your Groundhog command hi.
Yeah. My hard drives on Amazon says arrive in 2 days. Lucky you. If you shoot or change to a different truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or mistake in your available truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to trust your keen wits, won't you? By the way, you will not be able to agree with anyone while you're using the truth flashback. That's good to know.
Okay.
Please remember that it is only effective when refuting points. Well then, good luck and have fun. Let's do this. So, it is not the shower room, and this time we have to memorize something.
What did the killer do
Makes
with
sense.
the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use
That's
the
something
shower.
to refute.
What about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower,
I would say that one.
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
You should have already grabbed it.
They cut it up and floosh.
Because now you need to go through it 3 times.
It would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
maybe they were able to wash it off.
Having a great day dreaming of diamond Lambos and never working again. That would be sweet. If I use Chiaki's opinion, I might be able to break through the contradiction.
What did the killer
So-
do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they
Let's get to
simply...
Cherokee comment.
So washing it off
They didn't have to. What about the wet? Maybe they wore one. If they use something other
one?
than the shower.
Oh, this time it's the left mouse button. That messed me up.
As someone who flushed
Well, now you need to go through it again.
Yeah.
Perhaps someone other. Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with
Maybe they simply.
They couldn't use the shower, so washing it off.
No!
And throw it there.
Fool!
Jackie.
Fate.
Just needed to wash off the blood.
It's meant to be.
Didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
Please, people.
The sea.
Something other than the shower that was used to wash off her blood. It's possible it was sand.
Sand is possible.
Yeah, but very painful. A squall.
Like sand is used in the desert to wash
Could have also been the sea, but
its drinks.
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I am so happy I called this one.
I've seen through it. In theory, then, that's impossible.
But why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Really? What was...
let's slash some words. That's gonna be the trash can, isn't
It's
it?
true there were drinks in the beach house. However, try thinking about it. One bottle drink, it wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
That's why there were like, what, 10
No, you-
bottles?
We're nearing the moment when our fates will be
True
decided.
there were drinks.
God, this cutting thing.
Try think one bottle drink, it wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I really don't like this thing.
This would be easier with buttons.
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were only flavored drinks with colored. If you use those to wash blood, the blood won't come off and your body will get. It will leave an aromatic smell too, especially if you used a lot.
Retreat! Damn it! Retreat!
I fucked that up, didn't I? Damn it, I was overcome. She's gonna go back to the original topic.
It's true there were in the beach house. However, try one bottle. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
That's the shitty thing, that we don't know what was in those bottles. Would have been nice if it just said water or OJ.
We can't assume they used
Oh, I
just
can slow this down.
They could have used a
It'll
bunch
make
of them
things
to wash it
slightly
off.
easier.
Didn't I say it was impossible?
There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Oh.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Is there really no water in there?
There were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
Because you used them, Pecco.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
And those are water bottles.
Yeah, now they are. Yeah, but we didn't know before.
Right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Yeah, but there was a lot of stuff in there, which, like she said, was like flavored water.
Who cares?
That you don't know for sure.
Now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
You should have said so sooner.
Story of every single Danganronpa class trial.
Also, what does it matter if they had been flavored drinks? Are we gonna go around sniff every person?
Yeah, but that would have been... If she came in smelling like orange and strawberries, being all sticky, that would have kind of been a... That would have kind of been a giveaway after finding all those empty bottles.
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, if they soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would be...
It seems you've realized who the killer is.
15% French.
Wee wee.
See?
Wee wee, saucy.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Is that true?
Let me ask, who might that be?
If the killer used the plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that splattered onto them, that killer, my hero's killer, must...
Thank you, thank you. It's 2-1 for Tika.
God, this line!
I was gonna go like, yes! But I'm also like, no, not
Must
Pecco.
be someone among this group. Right before I discovered my hero's body, I met Karichi. Let's speed through this.
Okay, so this is where she ran off. Chiaki was there. Okay, so it was Chiaki, Akane,
And Vanher.
and then the wet Pecco. She took forever to get into the suit.
Imagine just using a towel to dry off.
Yeah, but now she went with the whole, oh, I went swimming, so it makes sense. Should have just thrown all those bottles in the ocean.
Is there a killer among us? I bet it was my hero herself.
Hey, it was the case with Sakura.
Yeah.
Pecco, is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
Her hair there looked really good.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry.
TRS, it's fine if it's in video games. My Virginia eyes have been... We're good at that. I also take Virginia eyes. I take eyes from all places, but it's perfectly fine. Hendrik, you should have seen some of the earlier scenes.
Yeah, there were a few ones that were worse.
Grand East is so beautiful, I want to go. Not Virginia. How does Evie avoid drowning herself in stress? Do things that relax you, and as dumb as it sounds, try not to think. I know this sounds stupid.
Yeah, shutting down your mind can be the worst thing. But it is the most effective one.
Yeah. So when I'm being stressed out, I try to find things that keep my mind occupied, but without stressing me out in the same sense.
Yeah.
Like I like to play Beat
Virginia
Saber
Ice.
when I'm pent up from work, for example. That helps me.
It is true, I hate to say it, but I do know exercise helps for a lot of people. Like tiring yourself out.
Like physically, like moving.
Yeah.
Not necessarily tiring yourself out, but just like working it off.
Yeah, but I think that
does that make
helps.
sense? I think so. Yeah.
Not my cup of tea.
Cats help me when I feel overwhelmed. Also, I don't know about you when you need it. A good cry can be very cathartic. That is true as well.
That is also
Yeah.
very true. Sometimes it helps to just let it all out.
This is one of the reasons why occasionally I play nothing but racing games for like a month straight.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, like racing games relax me on a fundamental level. I don't think it's forward, left, right. Nothing to think about.
Like maybe not Mario Kart.
Yeah, no, an actual racing game, or maybe like a time trial kind of thing.
Just something where you can completely focus on something else.
Yeah. If it's not racing games, the other games that help me, funnily enough, skateboarding games. The Skate series, for example. Like, you need to focus on your movement of the sticks to pull off moves. That can be frustrating in and of itself, but it feels very good when you pull it off. And it really takes my focus away from what else I'm thinking about. Break down what you need to do into steps, take it one step at a time. Yes, that also helps.
Like, it ain't easy, but...
My OCD keeps me fixated on the issue. Can you, or I always feel a bit silly trying to give other people advice about this kind of stuff, but one method that I have learned to help my mind readjust to certain things, replace one habit with another. I know OCD is different, I fully get that, but for every moment that I can focus on something, or like replace one habit with another habit, even if it's just slightly better, that tends to help me.
Personally, for me, it's reading. I just get so absorbed in books that I'll forget everything else anyway.
See, for me, it's the exact opposite. The exact opposite. I look at the words, but they don't make sense in my head. Like, I can read them all out to you. I won't understand what I'm saying.
Sometimes, but...
The only thing I can think of is forcing myself to sleep. I'm not an expert, but I think sleep might also help because, I mean, unless you're...
To make yourself a bit relaxed.
You subconsciously go through it in dreams.
If it helps, try to sleep.
I mean, there's a reason why you are advised to sleep a certain amount of hours a day and why you need to sleep to rest. So yeah, there is some truth to that. It doesn't help the time you're staying awake, but at least while you sleep, you can't really think. Well, you know what I mean. Yeah. Or, one thing I also like doing, try to do something creative. Like work on an overlay, try to create something.
Like pour all that energy into something else.
Yeah, basically. Try to at least. It's easier said than done. That is the bottom line of all of the advice I can give you.
Every single thing. It's always easier said than done.
Much easier said than done.
Literally with everything.
Oh, one last thing. One thing that I have also found helps me, but I had to get to a certain point in my life to be able to do it. Autogenic training, where you force yourself to focus, for example, on certain sensations. Like, I've gotten really good at, I don't even have to close my eyes anymore. I just like reach out with my arm and I feel my hand touching grass, like tall grass. And I can feel like warm wind on my face. I needed to like get to that point to deal with certain types of stress. So, again, easier said than done. But if you've never tried it, I can like only attest that for me it helps. But I also know plenty of people that say, oh, this is dumb and I can't do it. It's a shame, but I guess it's fair. Not everyone
It's also not for me.
Can do that kind of thing. I've been focusing on the wrong sensations. Yeah, that's what I meant with replacing bad habits with better habits. Maybe not good habits in the first step, even though that would be really nice, but better ones. Like my dad, for example, when he stopped smoking, he would start chewing gum. And now he has jaw problems because he chewed so much. But healthier than smoking, at least to him, so. Does that make sense?
I guess it does.
Sounds like you said better. Better. Sorry.
Yes, get rid of those bad habits with even better habits.
No.
Let's not do that.
Nope. Now this is... I think those are my go-to moves. Try to occupy my mind with something else. Or, depending on the situation, just take a deep breath and like go to my happy place in my mind. And then actually like feel that. But like I said, that took me 6 to 9 months of training of actually like being able to do that. So, I mean, it works easier for some people. Some people never can do it, I think. I don't know. You just read books, don't you? I can vouch for that. You don't want to be around Tifa when you need to communicate with her while she's reading a book.
It just goes bloop.
The first time I made that mistake, I had an entire conversation with her and... yeah, not good. Didn't work. She understood nothing.
You gotta make sure you have my attention first.
Yeah, sorry, I thought when you reply that means I have it, but...
No.
So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent. Say something.
Being human is a big oof. Yep.
It is.
Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner. You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming.
What's he getting mad about?
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Huh?
Fuck, am I wrong?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home.
He's lying.
Also, there's still the point where 3 people need to see the body. No, it was just casually mentioned earlier and then completely glossed over again.
But we have 3 people.
Who are the 3 people? Excluding the murderer.
But he didn't say the murderer was not part of it.
He did say in this time the murderer doesn't count. You have Hiyoko seeing my hero dead and running away. You have Kazuichi finding the corpse, and you have us in the room after him.
Well,
however, before we appeared, the alarm went off.
Find that out, but I don't get this bit.
So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
He's lying, but why?
Especially with that stutter.
That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
Yep.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Why is he lying?
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer! We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house!
Is he an accomplice?
We still have truth bullets. Or maybe it was her, but he is trying to cover for her so that we all die because he fucking hates all of us because of what happened to his sister.
But then he dies too.
Yeah, but he already lost his sister.
He's going.
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beach, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Sorry about that.
Well, it would have made...
Fired up for you, Hiko. You're not the suspect. Beko is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
We might have an answer.
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
It's
Well, she
your
is athletic
training
enough.
sword.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
I would just think she jumped from the toilet to the window and lifted herself up. I don't see how you can use your training sword.
Well, either way, I would assume she has the physique to pull off either way, but... The killer's escape route. I might know what it was. In fact, the only possible thing I can think of is that opening.
Small window.
Yep.
If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is...
Like, Akane couldn't reach the window from the floor.
Nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
Actually, that looks super high.
What if, for instance, she got help from someone?
Yeah, but we already established last time that this is not to scale. Like Akane sitting on our shoulders was able to reach it.
Yeah, true.
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Don't tell me it's the rope she has on her training sword.
Oh, that makes sense.
She was even tying it when she appeared.
No, that was her hair ribbon. I
don't
know
know.
she was doing
She was
something,
tying
but wasn't
something.
it her ribbon?
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
Also, even if it was another rope, she could store it in the case on her back.
Yeah.
So,
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
But it seems like he assisted.
Just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
so true, we said
Are
she
we-
couldn't litter.
Gonna get rid of 2
I
characters?
thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
That would be a first.
Yep.
See, you don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
But only one can be the murderer. It was the same in the first game. They literally said, even if you assist someone, only the blackened who actually killed someone will be able to go away. Then it was the whole like, oh, why would someone want to assist them?
Yeah, true, but then they only used it in the sense that it was Celeste, who in turn also murdered Hifumi.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
was in the first game. So even if he assisted,
She was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object?
Look at her, for fuck's sake.
And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
close your Virginia ears as well, Andric.
Can we please remove Hiyoko?
No! Please don't be violent!
Shut up! Yes. Even if the killer used an object to escape out the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I can think of is that the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case... No, maybe it was an object that they didn't have to hide. If so, I feel like I'm starting to see something.
I didn't pay attention to her thingy.
Look at her!
Sword is... No,
Sword
sword
case.
case does not fit.
Crap, how did this go?
Sword case doesn't fit. You're 1 letter... It needs to be 1 letter more.
S-W-O-R-D... I have no idea. But
Just try a few letters. Deck.
fuck.
What can you think of that's b?
Okay, it's not Boken, which is the training sword.
I do not see it. Try some, do the M? Or throw the M in?
Bamboo sword! Oh my god.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Like 1 letter in this could be helpful. Well, this one was pretty bad, but we made it through without dying at least.
If only they would give me O's.
The fact that you have to do it in order makes it a bit harder. There you go. There's the
Never
next
O.
There's the S. Is that a W? Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm trying to keep in the game.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure if that was the one we needed. Now we need an O again.
There we go.
Good job.
I got it.
So I was thinking sword case, boken, something, something.
Yeah, I wouldn't think of the material.
Sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
What's tight? Yeah, but look at that little...
The fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Like, that's not enough.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
She went full Ninja Gaiden on this.
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool?
How was that?
I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily!
Akane was right.
Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
If I do that, I will fall and ram that sword straight up my ass.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Just like the ally of justice.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
No,
Panic
Van,
talk,
the
actually.
time has come once again for the panic talk action. PTA.
That's that beat game thing, no? Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about blah, 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 blah. Let's talk a little bit about fever time and nega time. From this point onward, you will be able to use fever time by pressing the Leer key during PTA. When fever time is activated, the tempo will be pushed to its max, but that's not all. You won't miss during fever time either. By pressing the left mouse button when applicable, you can destroy your opponent's verbal assault. But
okay.
only until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Speaking of racing games, started Sonic plus All-Stars Racing Transform. It seems really fun, but it abruptly crashes sometimes. I did not have that issue when I was playing it, but that was a couple years ago. It is weird. But glad you enjoy it while it's not crashing at least. How do you like the drifting compared to what you used to from Mario Kart? Because I think if Mario Kart would implement a drifting mechanic like Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, that could be really cool.
No, I'm used to drifting in Mario Kart.
Yep, it's similar in this game, but you can, like, while you're in one drift, you can change the direction of a drift, so you can string them together.
Oh, that's handy, especially in Yoshi's Circuit.
You could basically go for like half a course in one drift. Yeah, and then get extra boosts of that. Of course, you're not the only one who can get the upper hand. Oh my god. There's something called nega time that your opponent can use too. If your opponent activates nega time, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit difficult to press the buttons in rhythm. So in that case, please time the rhythm not with your eyes, but with your ears and your passionate heart. If you can't clear it, you can always change the difficulty setting. I'm not gonna tell them that they'll have to redo the class trial for that chapter if they do that. Also, that's what has been fucking me over. The extra drifting. If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I played. You first drift into one direction and then you redo the drift and then go the opposite way to like go like S-curves and stuff. Yeah. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Hold on a sec, you bastard!
I changed directions mid-drift and get confused. Yeah, the first couple hours of playing it also threw me off until I got into it, and then I liked it. And then it became more a matter of, can I pull it off?
You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass.
Look.
Why is he being so defensive?
Why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
No! She used that, like, string she has on it. Put one on her hand, put the other part on the weapon, pull it back up. Done. Thank God. Yuhiko, why? Why are you...
I'm confused here.
Let's do this.
I don't see his connection.
Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard?
You missed all of them.
Shut up! Shut up, bastard! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard!
Oh wait.
You're not even clicking and you get combos.
Proof, you bastard! I'll sell your fucking organs!
I keep forgetting how to play this, but somehow I'm able to.
Fuck with me!
Well, the swords are breaking, or the shields are breaking. I believe when they're completely gone, you have to shoot him or something.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been
back.
left
Oh wait, you had to make a
Yeah.
word.
behind. Fuck with me!
Fuck, what was it? Back, sword.
Got proof, you bastard?
Fuck, I forgot that bit.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut bastard! Don't fuck with
What
me!
did you use earlier?
You're pissing me off! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! If she used the bamboo sword as a step...
Bamboo sword back.
This is the end!
Yeah.
I really don't get him.
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword back. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword back to it.
All that way.
And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman.
I need a quick break.
Sure. I really click. Still don't get his connection.
We will be right back. Well, in the meantime, you can revel in this revelation. BRB. We are back.
Yes, we are. I kind of wanted to see more of Peko.
Guess we won't. Actually, it could still have been for Yuhiko. I mean, there has to be a reason why he is trying to cover for her, but...
He has something to do with it, but I really don't think he's the actual killer.
That's
Otherwise my mind is gonna be completely blown if they somehow manage to make him the killer.
Let's find out.
Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
No! You just back off!
Is it true?
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof!
Well, we don't care if you accept it.
Well,
It doesn't
yes,
need to be an anonymous vote, is it?
unanimous, not anonymous.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you did not say that. And I don't know.
Isn't it just a majority vote?
She confesses.
I said it's fine.
Maybe that's the sister.
be an exercise in futility.
No, that can't be. The sister was confirmed that.
She admitted it just now, right? She admits she's my hero's killer, right? But is this right? Even before Yuhiko was the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
No, because then we will all be dead.
Is it really not Peko?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
I told you, what is her reason to do any of this? Makes no sense.
Everything was pointing towards her though.
Yes, but she has no reason.
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
So she is sparkling justice, and it was because my hero covered up the murder. I call that. Huh?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Yeah, she's breaking it, was her. Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
What are you saying?
Okay, so...
She looks so evil. Evie, didn't you make fun of me the other day for saying that Peko was sparkling justice? See what you did.
I really didn't think she turned out to be a serial killer though. Also, hey Rex, how you doing?
How you doing?
Like, imagine.
What makes humans human? It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of.
I thought she was good.
The eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother. Hello,
Peko.
Earth to Peko!
I'm good. Yourselves? We are good as well. Please act uncomfortable.
Even though I guessed this murder right, my mind is still blown.
I was cry laughing when you guessed it was Gundam. Oh, come on. He is also pretty, I don't want to say obsessed, but he is also very strong on his feelings about like
I think unless he believes you are a
justice and
demon,
sinners and all of that.
or you somehow threaten his hamsters, I don't think he's gonna do anything.
And hey, it's not that far of a stretch from justice to sinners.
But I was right.
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish.
Hello,
Even
Vanessa.
though
Enjoy
I
your
really
water.
didn't think she would be a serial killer as well though.
Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday.
Hey Vanessa, long time no see.
Will not allow that.
How are you doing?
The ultimate lucky guess. Oh yeah.
Called it.
Oh yeah. Oh,
It wasn't complete luck though, because she was suspicious.
now watch her transform.
It's fine, just stop it.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
What's their connection?
Fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice. This is... Could she be? As
She
the
got
light
unleashed.
of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
She's his sister. We're going full anime, I think.
I first thought I had that thought a moment ago as well, but the sister is confirmed dead.
No, that was a double. Wanna bet?
A what?
A double.
You're a Dougal.
Double. It's the German pronunciation of the word. How are you guys? We are doing great. How are you, Vanessa?
Pretty good. Well, the way he's acting now does make it seem like that's the case.
Also, we saw a person laying there bloody. We never had their death confirmed, do we? Besides, do you really think it's so much of a stretch to have the members of the biggest Yakuza clan in Japan use body doubles? You wanna bet?
I guess, but still, this is like...
Double. No you. Also, hello Nick, happy Friday.
Hey Nick, how you doing? How's double XP coming along? Is it really...
Justice complete!
Did you bring the mask along? Oh no.
Bye.
Why is there another serial killer? What is all wrong with high schoolers these days? Like in every class there's a serial killer apparently.
Redeem, peace out. Yep. How can you wear that mask and take yourself seriously? Like all of that stuff before, I can like.
It was
okay,
very dramatic.
I'll go with it.
It needs a mask.
Oh gosh, no! Why is there never a serial killer? It wouldn't be Danganronpa without one, would it? I googled the translation of the song and it sounds so weird in Swedish. What was the original language the song was written in?
For which song?
I don't know. Unless I didn't say.
Well, that's what I'm not asking then.
And this is why Fuyuhiko didn't give a flying fuck about his sister being killed in the game, because he knows she's not dead because Peko is his sister.
Yeah, fair enough. Even if you lost your memories for the past 2 years, you still know who your sister is.
Yep.
But why didn't they say anything about being related?
Why would you? Again, he is the head of the biggest Yakuza clan in Japan. Why,
yeah, I guess
you have to target
really
on yourself, that's one thing, but dragging your family into it?
Yeah, you wouldn't really go announcing who your family is if you're part of the Yakuza.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky.
Like how you pulled a projector behind her.
The song is in English, the song was Wellerman by Sea Shanty. It sounds so weird in Swedish. Yeah, I get it.
I have no clue what that song is.
It's in like 1/3 of all TikToks. I have listened to it a trillion times in the last couple of weeks ago.
Oh yeah, yes. Okay, I know which song that is.
That would be me.
Oh my god.
Sparkling justice!
The mask is just too much.
Now then, let's execute justice!
But
What?
does this mean she does consider herself as the evil now?
I don't know. Just googled Peko's VA and I finally scrolled long enough to realize I did know her from an obscure kids show. Nice, which one? Unless that's a spoiler.
Yes, Kazuichi.
I'm with Kazuichi on this one.
Peko, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
Can we hear justice once more?
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
Justice.
Also, if she's here to deliver fucking justice, why didn't she kill Hyoko?
Why didn't she destroy Monokuma? Why doesn't she destroy any of her or try to destroy any of her mono beasts that put us here?
Well, that might still be like one step too far.
Ah, not that kind of justice. I get it.
But you'd only destroy a robot. Like, until you know who's behind all of this crap and where they're hiding, you only kill yourself by destroying what's probably an expensive robot.
Teenagers, Tifa. High school
She
students.
seems to have a tiny bit...
My life as a teenage robot. I heard of that one, but I don't recall ever seeing it.
Oh, I do know that one.
I found it by a streamer who cosplays as Captain Sparrow every stream. He has it as a redeem thingy.
That's pretty cool.
Maybe it... Oop, hit enter early. This is worse than genocide, Jill.
It depends on which side, it depends on how much worse. Like this one
Justice.
is more cheesy.
Yeah. Maybe it's because you're a robot in another life.
Pecco finally snapped! Everyone, please be careful.
Well,
Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals.
See, criminals. My hero was a criminal in the sense that she covered up a crime.
She is supposed to be... But...
that is true.
Ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask!
It makes sense. Only an ally of justice would wear a mask.
Yeah, and only an ally of justice would kill other people for doing bad things.
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
You know what I do like? Pecco at least killed her in one blow.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
Yes.
What the heck is this? Pecco is the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events. Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping.
I like how she just can get out of that though.
It's a killer.
Okay, let's all leave.
Hey! This again? Huh? Sleepwalking?
Been there, done that. Topo did it first.
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow.
So what about abducting 16 students?
I get your point, but...
Evil must be eliminated immediately.
well...
No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
So are you.
Knew about that incident. Then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then the reason you killed Mahiru was...
She wasn't really hiding on this island.
No.
To protect justice, of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword. And executed justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
What the fuck is happening here?
Well,
Oh my god, I love this game.
I feel like there's no more normal high school students anywhere.
Also realizing I may have to run out and buy a card for my mom. At least my sister bought her present, though I wish she had actually told me. Is it her birthday?
It's almost Mother's Day.
Is mother? No, wait, yes.
Since 2 days.
Not everywhere at the same time in the world, I believe. When is Mother's Day in the US?
See, Mother's Day. Mother's Day has the same day, no? Wasn't it only Father's Day that is somehow
No.
on a different day?
No.
Right, see, Sunday.
No, so it coincides with the same date in Germany this day.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
not
you
always.
can discuss with your sister to like share the present, that you give her some of the money for what she paid and then you both give it to her.
True. It's usually what
Make
we
it like
go
a
with
joint thing.
for my grandparents because we are out of ideas.
We usually wait until his dad buys a present and then we go like, oh, we got nothing, let us...
Oh, look, here's 2/3 of the
Pitch in.
money from us. Sunday.
Yeah, but your grandparents hate everything.
That's true.
Pecco, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am.
I really wanted
Shows
Pecco
my
to be there.
determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important.
So my question is, did she become I'm still going with the she is actually Fuyuhiko's sister. My question is, did she become Peko Pekoyama after the hit to the head?
Hit to the head.
Yes.
Oh, in the thingy.
Or was that really just a double?
I think we're still gonna find that out. Maybe she doesn't even remember that.
No.
Their family.
We're giving it together. I always give together with my brother and one of my sisters. Nice. My other sister is married with kids, so they do their own gifts. Also makes sense.
That does make sense.
I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
It also happens to be my mom's birthday on Sunday.
Let's just end this farce already!
End it? He's right. We need to end this already. The killer, in the end there's no mistake that it was Peko all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Okay, so it is Peko apparently. Okay.
Well, there we go.
What do we have?
Not this.
Not this. We don't have that either.
No, a bit further.
First one trap at the beach house is...
Further. The kill doesn't happen until here. So here she comes in.
Oh wait, I need to drag this.
Yes.
What did the killer leave? Nope. Time torture for blood? No.
Question is... Wait, no, one back. This one...
The first one who found the body is Hiyoko.
No, but one back. It's the climbing in the thingy. See, there you go.
So... That goes there because that's when she wakes up.
That's when she woke up. This is where that one goes here. Exactly.
I was playing with my best friend who sims for Peko, so this hurt for him.
I completely understand that.
I liked her too, but...
I would have loved to see more of Peko. I didn't think she would be out so soon. Wait, what is she doing there? Made a promise with someone.
Hiyoko arrives at the beach house, that was earlier.
That's that one. No, this one.
Yeah.
Why are you so bad at this?
Then we get to this point. Plastic bottles, then wash it off. And then the evidence.
Nope. You don't listen, do you? One to the right. It is...
There.
Here. Because you first got out of the thingy, then place the evidence to make sure...
I promise with someone, it has to be at the
I just don't
beginning.
get that one. Like, is that a gummy or what? Okay. Whatever
So,
works.
in order to lure them in, different letters. The mask.
Oh yeah, why did they leave the mask on the ground?
It's a beautiful question, but I hope we're gonna find out now.
That's also what I don't get.
The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hiyoko.
Okay.
Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hiyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions.
I still feel...
That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hiyoko.
I still feel like this trial was not fair.
How so?
Like, this motive was specifically to lure out Peko, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
This one is bullshit. Like, at least so far in all the other ones, it was a motive for almost everyone and someone decided to act on it before someone else did. Now this was just something to lure Peko out or make like Mahiro or one of the people who were in it. Mahiro could have also acted on it, like trying to hide she had something to do with it. But it was very specific, aimed at certain people.
Well, nowhere does it say that this Monokuma has to play by the rules of the first Monokuma.
Yeah, but still, that's kind of bullshit.
Bullying my friend, he has bullied me now I bully him. Just jokingly. Have fun.
The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately.
Your friend. Gonna cry? I hope not.
Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait.
Also,
after putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet.
If there's one thing I learned from Danganronpa, never trust notes.
Yeah.
I don't think there's been a single note that was trustworthy so far.
All letters are factually incorrect.
Yes.
So they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's the
Like,
same
oh,
way,
I did it.
Yeah, it's the same way terrorists leave a message like, oh, it was us, by the way.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, the second motive was also aimed at one person really knowing Mondo's secret.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't really like that bit. I prefer the motive is for everyone and someone decides to act
But
on it.
who knew Mondo's secret?
This much nitpicking. But was it?
Mondo's secret was that he killed his brother. At least that's what he thinks, or thought.
Yeah, but the rest also still had motives. They didn't want people to find out, except for ours, because ours was bedwetting, I believe.
Yeah.
That's just how awfully good we were.
Yeah.
But some of the others also had some valid points, I think. I just don't remember now. But here it literally is.
He knows I'm joking with him. Good. Oh no, they can't know I wait for bad time to kill. That was the plan, but it failed. Now, motive 3 of the first game was targeted towards Celeste by putting money so Celeste would try to win it by murdering someone. Basically gambling, which was ultimate. True, forgot about that.
That is true, but also... What's his name?
I think it's because...
Hero was
everyone
also
could
very
use the
much
money.
into money. And money does do
Yeah.
a lot. Like, money is still more a general thing. Like, yes, the chances of Celeste taking it is higher. But the others aren't really excluded. Like, if I played this game and I had nothing to do with it, I'd be like, okay, nice.
So what now?
But now, what's next?
Talking about what's next.
That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in.
Would have been smarter to put them all in the empty surf thingy. It's technically not littering.
We would not have found them. I mean...
We just complained about how messy it was. We didn't look inside.
No.
The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand.
Also, this bit makes no sense. She wouldn't have been drenched after all of this.
The sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up.
She would have dried up a bit already.
Imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet.
There should have, well, if you want to go full nitpicking, there should have also been like wet spots on the ground.
I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko.
That reminds me. One more reason why I think Peko Peko is Fuyuhiko's sister.
Why?
If she is so about justice, why didn't she kill Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, you would think being part of Yakuza...
Yakuza, not
Yakuza.
Jaku-
Why do I keep saying Yakuza?
Maybe you want to do a hot tub stream? I don't know.
Yeah, you would think...
No, not even bad. He killed someone. He killed that other girl.
True, but depending on how you look at it, that was also an act of justice based on that person killing someone else.
Hot tub stream? Maybe one day. Who knows?
Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko.
Like, where does that end though?
Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house.
Hot tub streams? Never.
Once you start, hot tub forever.
I think hot tub streams will end when advertising companies will threaten to pull out of their advertisement money deals with Twitch.
That ain't happening.
Exactly, so never.
They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand.
Are you telling me I shouldn't be putting up a hot tub on my green screen?
Yes, you should.
I'm saying you should. You should also put hot tub stream in your stream title.
If you do that, go all the way. Title, notification. Wet goats.
And then compare the statistics. Just saying, if you'd go part of the way, go all of the way.
Yes. Please do that.
As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened.
I did it once and I got significantly less people. First of all, hello Hulk, happy Friday. And I'm pretty sure that was only because people didn't know what you looked like. See what I did, right?
And we were probably sleeping.
Yeah, I would have clicked.
But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. there also weren't any towels at the beach house.
Just call it wet sex. It's part of his name, I can say that.
Or they did know what I looked like. Nah. No, I don't think they did.
Probably a coincidence. Like, do it again and compare again.
So, when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
Oh man, I really thought Peko was good.
I see. And what of it?
Well,
She's like totally cool with it. I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way
And
you can kill me.
who was the third person finding the body?
I'm quite sure the killer counted. He even went all stuttering that he can't answer.
All know that as well.
Make hot tub stream redeemable for 50 yokes. 50, not 50k. I think 50 is much closer to its actual value than 50k in our case, but
Probably.
maybe one day. Who knows? Coming to you live this summer. My favorite letter is hot tubs.
Boiled eggs.
What are you saying?
Oh, come on, that one was pretty good.
Unfortunately, yes.
I know, right?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important.
I'm jealous
Protect
you
the
didn't
world
think
from
of it.
devastation.
Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
You don't need to get it,
Then
Mikan.
I shall be
It's okay.
direct. Justice must carry on in order to keep justice, to keep me alive. You all must give up your lives.
Okay, so now she wants us
To all vote for someone else so that she survives because she's the
to
black.
sacrifice ourselves so that justice stays alive. But wouldn't it be justice to kill her?
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice.
Say justice one more time.
Gonna go get some cards. Groundhog, go
Stay
pick a
safe
super nice
and
one.
enjoy.
If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world?
Justice.
Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice.
I'm gonna get nightmares
Carry on justice.
about justice.
Give me a break. Who's gonna die for you?
For Yuhiko.
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed. For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
A few sacrifices?
Well, that's the end of this game.
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
However, before we do that,
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I like how Monokuma is asleep. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think there's still some twist waiting for us.
I'm awake. He finally woke up.
Seeing how this is the longest trial in the game, apparently, I
No,
doubt it's
so
over
far.
yet. No, they said it was the longest one.
I don't think so.
I'm quite sure that was mentioned.
I've heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
Maybe we just went through it faster.
Chosen as the blackened. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement.
So it's definitely someone else. Junko
Okay.
wouldn't fall asleep during those bits.
So,
Akane.
but you do know who falls asleep, right?
Shirky.
Coincidence?
I think not.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Sonia, stay out of it. Please go. Never mind. Continue.
We don't know who the third person was that saw the body.
Who cares?
No.
Why do we all want to know these details?
Can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
Continue our discussion?
Mm-hmm.
But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
First Tifa.
I can tell you, if it was me, I would have killed Hiyoko.
Yeah, true.
I would not have picked our Wendy, my hero, over that little bitch.
Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
That is true. However,
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Petco is really sparkling justice, am I right?
It's the brother.
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That makes her an enthusiast.
Gotta agree with the people here.
To me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Petco, right?
distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky.
Oh yeah, true. That was the line.
She had a different name.
That would be me. Sparkling justice!
Esperito. Wasn't it that?
No, that's the mask.
Yeah.
No, but that's the line she always said. That was a catchphrase, and Peko hasn't said that once. So Peko is not sparkling justice. Maybe just a wannabe?
See, so that's what it was.
But we did already vote now, right?
I think I've got the difference between the serial killer and Peko. Sonia said she tried translating it, which means the difference is...
Gender. I would say nationality.
I see. That's right. According to what Sonia said.
That's a good question, Evie.
Written in my native language, so I tried to translate it.
If she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish
Who
as well.
said she can't be Spanish? Or speak Spanish?
Journalist and Sparkling Justice are both.
So she can't be Spanish because...
Yeah, I don't get that.
From Spain?
She's probably just a wannabe.
I mean, for all we know, she could have grown up there. All this time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jill and Sparkling Justice, I assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so...
Peko, you're not sparkling justice. There's no way that's possible.
Why is there no way though?
You insist that you're Sparkling Justice. Can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Okay, that is fair.
Hola, feliz Navidad.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
It's just much shorter in Spanish.
¿Dónde está Sparkling Justice?
Oh, no, it's pretty good. I believe it.
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
And reveal another one.
However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it.
This chapter is fucking me up, man.
My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full. looks like she's back to normal? That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Huh?
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was!
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see.
I'd say the brother, but
Finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it was also way too convenient that he showed up and then disappeared.
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
He even asked Monokuma earlier, how many people? Is it including the murderer? No, not in this case.
but why would he use her to
The
kill?
proof that there was one more person at the scene of the crime. Could it be what Nagito asked Monokuma about earlier?
I see.
Are you talking about the body discovery
I
announcement?
thought he said the answer wasn't clear.
That's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
See? It doesn't include the killer this time.
Oh yeah, okay.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house!
I know who it is. Did you figure it out?
Well, yeah, it has to be.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student line.
plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh?
He's definitely not strict with his rules.
Yes. From your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Mukuro Ikusaba. Thank you.
Good timing.
You're the only one!
I guess it makes sense that he has a henchman to do the dirty work.
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
She has a kind of a
Or
point.
they're not family at all, and they have a connection, but he just hired her to.
No, the events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. In order to show that off, Monokuma gave us something that proves that to us.
Those pictures. Any price, yeah.
I can prove it with this. I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots.
Also, didn't we already establish that this was not the ending prize?
Don't know.
Didn't they
I
say
first
that this
thought it
was-
was for bad.
I thought he said this was not the ending prize, because Stingy did not beat the game first.
You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right?
Wait.
Wait, what?
Maybe it's a coincidence, but the bow on the sword thingy is the same as the bow on the dead girl.
No, different color. It is not the case.
Yeah, but it's the same bow. As in
That's a common bow. I don't think that has something to do with it. It's not even the same color.
Hello, Munchie. Already did
Munchie.
that. That was literally our answer just before you came in. How you doing? Happy Friday.
How are you? To the point that
Beat the game first and receive the ending prize.
we even have it as a command.
Yep.
But good timing though.
Yes, very good.
How are you doing?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey, why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause Peko is the killer, right?
Have that command thanks to Groundhog. Because as you can imagine, that line came back
A lot.
a lot.
That's why I told you. You're all too late.
I'm glad to hear you're doing well.
I exist as nothing more than a tool.
Okay, so I was wrong. Peko is not secretly a sister.
I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool.
She's probably part of the clan.
I cannot defy my orders.
As a
yeah.
hitman.
She is part of Kuzurio clan.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
She's just hired to do crap by him.
Hey,
You'll have someone who does the dirty work.
can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
I'm guessing, Munchie, you've already played through this game?
Wait, what?
The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
But... okay. Technically, you half... I'm gonna say we're both right.
This game is confusing me. Did we do it right now? I thought there is no special, like, hidden ending if you mess up. I'm confused. I guess
Yeah,
we were
the
supposed to do this way.
The one who actually performs the killing is the Blackened. It doesn't matter that Thingy ordered her to do it. Like, yes, he is behind the murder, but he's not the actual murderer. At least that's the rule in Danganronpa 1.
That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim.
Peko.
My young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Oh.
Thank you for following.
Thank
Much
you for the
appreciated.
follow, much appreciated.
Master.
How did you like Danganronpa 2?
This game is messing with my brain.
This case is
the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You
It
cannot.
doesn't matter.
I
She's
think
the
she
killer.
doesn't understand that she will still get killed. Because she did it.
That's a problem. If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, but they don't know that yet. I don't think that was explained. Actually,
Right.
check the notebook or the regulations. Sure, they're gonna say it now anyway, but... Yeah, the Blackened will get executed. And the Blackened is the murderer.
Oh yeah, in this game we didn't get the explanation from Monokuma yet. Who would get punished in this case? So for
It
all
has
we
to be
know...
the same as the previous one.
Doesn't have to be.
Question is though, in this case, who's right? I call Peko, you call Yakuza dude.
Yakuza, not Jakuza.
Yeah, I give up on saying that in my head, it's wrong.
Since you cannot pronounce words, I am by default correct. That's how that works.
Because I guess the actual murderer, because he was on like place 2 of my suspects,
No, you
not main
didn't, I did.
suspect.
I did.
No, I called him out as well.
No.
But he wasn't my main suspect.
No, you.
And which actually,
No,
you lose as well because your main suspect was Hiyoko.
I muted your microphone.
I'm keeping my point, it's 2-0.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Pecco be a tool in the first place?
Like how Monokuma doesn't step in.
Legitimate human being.
I need another short break.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I'm only human.
Imagine all these breaks.
I hydrate too much, don't blame me. We will be right back.
Back in a jiffy.
We are back.
Thank you for waiting.
Hello. Let's continue this hot mess.
It is. Nope. I shouldn't pull that. It is definitely a mess.
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
Would be funny if we now get a game over.
Alright.
100 points. Except for there.
No! Only an A. Also, I cannot
58.
see the chat.
Nice.
There we go. Ah, should have been 11 more.
I'm in a bind. And what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
We just had the break. This would have been perfect timing to take the break.
You had Monokuma. Sorry. We will be right back. No, just joking. Sorry, I had to.
Imagine if you waited 2 lines.
Sorry, I didn't know this.
Oh my god.
How was I supposed to know?
You missed the perfect timing.
Sorry, I guess.
Okay, voice acting is over. Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed my hero Koizumi is...
Oh, hold on a sec.
Okay, I'll wait. So sorry, I'm just hesitating.
There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Pecco's the killer.
Why?
Hey!
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool, you're a friggin' human being.
If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
You just don't know.
You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. It's probably a trained assassin. People such as myself.
Only exist to be tools?
Hey, what does she mean for you, Hiko?
Pecco and I grew up together.
Are you two childhood friends then?
No.
It's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in. I can't speak today.
My favorite letter is pronouncing words.
Oh, it ain't
So
happening.
how about you get into one position because you keep doing this every 2 seconds now?
Yeah, no.
I don't know why.
Okay,
I'm both sitting comfy now.
I am nothing but a tool.
They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
What?
Property, you say? It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
Look at the top right picture, please.
It's really cute. I love the...
That is my only reason for living.
Also, this is smart. Like making them grow up together.
Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost.
That's how you brainwash loyalty in it.
No longer move. I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
That is... You are wrong. You are not a tool, Pecco. Because if you are a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all.
What?
Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now.
High school.
Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean? School. Yeah, she channeled her inner Cartman.
I have a speaking problem. It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. First it's justice, now it's tool.
I don't get what this whole sparkling justice part was about.
I think to try to hide, it was like her motive to try to hide their connection.
But she splurted it out. She told us.
Yeah, because they were stuck in a corner. Even though it's kind of weird that she was the one who came with it, because she kind of went...
Making you rush to vote for her. Oh yeah, true, we still haven't established whether we will all die now. Because we don't have accomplice rule from the first game in effect. Sparkling
justice! Wait, it was...
Love, love.
Doki doki.
Then the one who tried to kill my hero wasn't you, it was Fuyuhiko.
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat that game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it.
I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me.
And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead?
You tried to confirm it with my hero, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So...
Yeah, I sent her the photos because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
But... I'm pretty sure my hero was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when my hero spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Oh yeah, that's when we already went through this.
Also, this is a new line.
No, it's not.
No, we got the explanation from Ibuki earlier at the diner. But we haven't seen this conversation.
Sorry. I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my!
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, my hero? If you want to talk about it there, I'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so, you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me.
But...
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow. Well, maybe not.
My favorite letter is foreshadowing.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too.
But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to each... If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure my hero into a trap, right?
Hey.
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
What the?
Seriously? What the heck?
An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. When his sister was murdered, if the reason that happened was because of some person here. I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so,
My young master thought of a plan and executed it.
I wanted to use a bat as the murder weapon because in the game that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge. Clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
that is...
So that is why you killed my hero with the bat?
But still, I believed her up till the very last minute that that game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch...
Hey,
If that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you...
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
but...
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but
Why?
you shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes.
Except sparkling justice.
Revenge is just wrong.
Jeez.
Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over my hero, I was still trying to find an excuse to not go through with a plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out of the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment...
Young master called for me and made me kill my hero.
Young master, I am finished.
His face.
What?
You are saying that you killed you? That you killed you?
Now you're complaining about me.
Blah, 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 blah. I need speaking exercises, I believe. Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to?
A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions.
I have returned. Welcome back, Hendrik.
Hendrik!
Are you done working now?
Are your Virginia eyes okay again?
And your Virginia ears.
Have they recovered? I don't get this at all.
Of course!
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other.
My Virginia eyes are scarred for life, thank you. Mwah. You're most welcome.
Love you too, Andrew. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Oh no. Oh no.
Gotta get set up. Love you guys. Fody, thank you so much for hanging, and we will see you shortly with some Mario Party.
Yes, once we're done, we'll raid over and play some Mario Party together.
About how many hours from now? I'm guessing
like
1 hour?
I think so, yeah.
1?
Like it can't be too much longer after this.
I don't know how much else there still is. I mean, we still have a punishment, some epilogue stuff, and then we can just raid early and chill for a moment. Sounds like a plan.
Once the trial is over, we'll save and come straight to you guys.
We wait for you and play that first. We're gonna try to hurry up.
Yes. Wait, if you're gonna set up now, then you might want to play some Isaac first.
Yeah, I think you can get in a couple of rounds of that.
Yeah. If it's really gonna be an hour, then... If we love you as well, we will come to you right after this chapter.
ASAP.
Yes.
Still working, just had a long personal call with our director about the acquisition and she was very candid, so that was nice. Was it the kind of conversation that could put your mind at ease, or was it just nice because it was a candid kind of conversation? Tifa,
Are you tricking me?
Tifa, can you say that word, please?
Chulu.
Sorry, what?
Chichulu. Chichulu.
No.
Chichulu.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Chuchulu.
That's where the fucking choo-choo train came from.
The Chuchulu, yeah.
Choo-choo. Yeah, the choo-choo, that was it.
Somewhere in somewhere in the world there is this little spot on a map
It's just a tiny version.
that is completely isolated from the rest of the world. And this is where the Cthulhu group lives. Isolated for hundreds, if not thousands of years, they never had encounters with people outside of their clan.
We should have a pronunciation redeem.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. That's what I said.
It helped form our decision going forward. Before I was trying to decide stuff without knowing all the information, and she helped put stuff into perspective. Nice. I
Then
really
it means
appreciate
it's a really good talk.
those kind of conversations.
That's my water.
And stealing it from you makes it taste even better. Cthulhu.
That's great.
Did you by any chance voice some alien characters in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic?
Pew pew.
I think you voiced some of the Twi'leks. Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Yep, thanks for asking. No, thank you for telling us.
No, like those conversations can be so, like, I'm gonna say just so
Motivating.
good and motivating as well.
Yeah.
Just have a normal conversation about it, because a lot of them will just like talk around the point and you don't get anywhere. But if you feel like you actually got some information out of it that helped you, then hey.
Yeah. Sometimes an honest conversation is all that is needed.
That's all you want to achieve.
Yep. Pew pew, kapow! Wait, you do the pew pew.
Pew pew, kapow!
Awesome. Cthulhu.
Okay, ring ring ring.
Cthulhu. Come on, one more. Do it for me.
Cthulhu.
Thank you. Now we may continue.
Who even thinks of that spelling anyway? Anyway.
We're not allowed to say anything. Yeah, but
Sometimes I really love, like, I am a big fan of open communication in a company, but we had the same problem. Like, sometimes they're too open and they already blab something out, basically, where they think, like, hey, we're gonna be honest with you guys.
it's a
but there's
double-edged sword.
no information whatsoever yet, which just makes you super insecure because you have no clue what's happening. There's panic, but they can't tell you anything yet because there's no decision.
Yeah, but I get it. I mean, I've been in both positions.
I'm for it, but there should be like maybe a tiny bit more info.
That's all I've been getting from leadership all week, yeah. I have been in positions where
and that is even worse.
I haven't been allowed to talk about things for years.
Yeah, but you know what I did?
There's
Just
still
don't
some
mention
stuff that I'm not allowed to mention. Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
No, but there are some instances where like everyone already knows something is gonna happen, but you cannot talk about it.
Yeah, but that's different. I'm more talking about if you know something drastic is gonna happen, but you don't know any details yet and you're already throwing it out, knowing that people might lose their jobs, they're gonna be insecure, like
Yeah, but
stuff
even
like that.
if you're not allowed to talk about it, I have also had the... What's the opposite of pleasure? The unpleasure of having to tell people, I'm sorry, but I cannot tell you anything yet.
Yeah, if it's already out, that's even worse, but...
No.
Autocorrect. My service was terrible in the store. Missed most of the stream after Ikusaba. Caught vitals and pieces. Oh, caught bits and pieces.
What the fuck, autocorrect?
Vitals and pieces.
Vitals and pieces is my favorite combination of things to get from a conversation.
Yeah.
I understand your autocorrect.
Welcome back. Hope you got a super nice card for your mom.
Yeah.
And anything else you might have needed.
Indeed.
We're now in the whole mind-blowing bit where Fuyuhiko. Yeah.
We are about to
Is
learn who's
behind.
gonna get punished. All of us? Or Peko Peko?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Okie dokie. I'll be quiet. Afterwards, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story. Oh yeah, she was also in the library when Sonia spoke about that.
About to drive home, so back to audio only.
Have a safe drive.
Safe drive.
And thanks for hanging.
Yes.
You insisted that you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes?
So, we fell for it. We fell for a trick all along.
That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
She's gonna be so pissed when she learns how that rule actually works.
That's obviously wrong.
Yeah, but in their mind, the blackened gets away with it, so she sacrificed her life to let her master go.
How did that work in the first game? I don't recall. Well, let's see how it works in this
the first game, she's the blackened. And there's no way we're gonna game over, so it's the same here. Okay, now you may go.
How do I say my lines like this?
Go.
Hold on, don't act like our loss has been decided yet.
No. It should be decided already, isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling!
I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. Persuasive.
Persian, what?
Persuasive, I said it right.
Yeah, on the 17th attempt.
That's not true, I said it right straight away. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer.
Oh, don't tell me they're both gonna get punished. Oh, hold on, I'm telling you to hold on.
-4 characters in one chapter?
Yeah, been done before. I see. So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then? On his behalf you killed my hero and now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him.
Great.
He would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
The Gito is loving this shit. Wrong. I have no hope. I am just...
a tool. Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm going to ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
I'm amazed Usami is staying quiet.
Love the voiceover from Monokuma. It is scary how close her pitch is, at least to my ears.
Aww. Laugh, laugh?
I wonder when she is gonna wake me up in the Monokuma voice.
It's
I made breakfast for you.
Beautiful day.
I made breakfast.
We try to have like our own voices for every character. We do mess up quite often.
We try.
That's what I'm saying, we try.
Every minute we do this, we try.
It's punishment time. I wonder...
Thrills, kills, chills. I can't do it.
I can't always do it either.
About what?
Hey.
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us. Is that your hope?
Nikito just had to have that moment.
He's gotta have a hope-gasm at least once per chapter.
What's the use of asking something like that?
What?
Huh? You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will? Groundhog, watch out.
It's gonna be a short one though.
Short ASMR. Chuchulu.
Chuchulu.
ASMR is done.
Hey.
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer. Are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth? Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die.
Young master, you just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that.
Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but...
Who's he gonna sacrifice? Oh yeah,
being held
where...
back by affection fathers, huh? You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you're now, right?
Young master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please, just tell them the truth. Young master, you are the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I am a tool.
For you, Hiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way you'll still lose Peko, but if you insist you're the killer, just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
Damn it.
Hard choice.
Young master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Peko, do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island?
She acted by herself.
Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me!
Oh, he
There
cares.
is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, a tool serves no purpose.
Yep.
Good thing your virginity.
Your Virginia eyes are already scarred.
Virginia eyes are already scarred anyway.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
By the way, she used like 15 water bottles to wash off the blood.
Yeah.
This could have been done with one bottle.
Yeah, but in this scene she's still to move her body.
So that's only, you only make your hands dirty. She's not hugging the body.
In this stream we learn about Tifa's experience with dragging bloody bodies. What?
Okay, continue.
You what?
I'm just saying there's no way she can completely get covered in blood even by moving that body.
Have you been there? Have you been in this situation before?
I have the
Exactly.
right to remain silent.
Yes, yes you do. Go Chuchulu over there or something. No, continue with the game. She drags her bodies because it's faster to use those as a chariot to carry pets.
Just put on.
Yep.
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon.
Groundhog, shut up.
Shut up,
Yep.
please.
After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
I just parked at home. Well, and now if there was anybody else listening to you, they also
Good timing.
heard Tifa talking about how bloody you get when you drag away a dead body.
I'm just saying there is no way. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. Hurry! The game.
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me. Forget about the Kuzuryu clan. You better escape.
I feel a tiny bit bad for him.
Hello, Shrift. Happy Friday.
Hey Shrift, how you doing?
I missed everything. It happens.
A big part, but we're true. Hey Zen, how are you doing?
Do you want a
wanna-
stone? As it's part of my art project, I'm making something. Well, I can't send it, but I can draw it. Sure. What do you do with a stone?
Like you draw on actual stones?
But I was able to finish Trial 5 and V3. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
That's awesome. How was it? Also Zen, how are you doing? That sounds pretty cool though.
So, how about it for you, Hiko? Please, tell me the truth.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Peko. I guess I couldn't go through it after all.
Young master.
I'm a disgrace.
Because if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It'd mean I can't live without depending on something, just feel disgusted with myself. And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you, I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzurio clan?
Young master.
Oh.
V3 is going great, probably my favorite game in Danganronpa. 33 hours and I'm still on
Glad
it.
to hear.
Nice.
Looking forward to it. Oh my! So this is how it turned out.
Too bad.
And here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing.
But yeah, like Groundhog said, no details, please. We'll get there at some point.
Yeah, but I asked Shrift how it was.
I know, I did too. I'm just saying,
I thought...
please no details. Other than it's amazing. Or not, if that's your opinion, but...
Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions.
Why you?
There's no way a human that meddlesome, blah 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 blah.
Who's a nettlesome?
There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey.
Switch to laptop in time to try not to cry and fail.
How so?
Cry and fail? What?
At what? Did I miss something?
What? I'm confused. What is happening?
No spoilers for me. Thank you, Munch.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Fuyuhiko discussed.
Jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, right?
Man, if it was an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try to influence the outcome of the trial like that.
My favorite letter is influence.
I have a speaking problem today, let me.
We were doing the game at such a good pace.
Yes, I'm getting there. Groundhog, close your ears.
There's an ASMR coming up.
We love you all, and also you as well, Zen.
We love you all, and also you as well, Zen.
Laugh, laugh.
Doki doki.
But too bad, you're definitely the killer. Peko, the tool with a heart is the killer.
Sorry.
Peko, I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive. But I
had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Young master.
You have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself? I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that. Aw, Peko.
Then why?
Even so,
I wanted you to escape.
to escape.
Oh, sorry. Seriously?
Yes.
I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master.
Goodbye.
And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
Hello, Mega. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing amazing.
How are you doing today, Mega?
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Or the ally of justice will step in.
Completely not reading the tone of the room right now.
Maybe not.
My favorite letter is being able to pick up on the dramatic nuances of a story.
Hey Wallace, how you doing today? Nice to see you again.
Oh, of course.
I'm sad to see Peko go. Peko. That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already?
I will never feel despair.
Just so you know, I will never feel despair. As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
But will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin.
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So,
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool, Peko Pekuyama, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. That's it.
How many times do you have to keep? I don't need any tools.
You did say that. Monokuma is such a fucking asshole.
Lies down, tries not to cry, cries a lot.
I am sad to see Peko go, to
I'm
be
genuinely
honest.
surprised you even suspected her before this trial. Never guessed her until the middle of a trial.
She was sus.
We either completely not get what's happening, or we pick up on small details.
Yeah, that is true.
Either we do shockingly good, or disgustingly bad. There is no middle ground with us.
Yeah,
I think that's a fair description.
I think that works best.
When I played, I thought it was Sonia or Peko.
Yeah, we actually did think of Sonia first as well.
Yeah, because it was weird that we get a whole scene where she describes her love for serial killers. That's usually not something you do with characters you keep. But
I'm not sure when we crossed her off exactly, but I had Peko, Sonia, and Yakuza Dude. And you had Yakuza Dude,
Hiyoko and
Hiyoko, and...
Guess I was technically right in my second guess.
Yeah, but I win.
Do you like?
My pig gets executed.
Let's get this over with so we can all cry. Come on.
I feel like I learned not to cry over characters already. Like Sakura broke my heart.
That was bad, yeah.
Then let's begin. The punishment time brimming with despair.
Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
And this time for the ultimate swordswoman, Peko Pekoyama.
why?
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
I
Never needed a sword or a shield.
never needed a tool.
I just needed
So,
a friend.
I just needed you. Wanna bet that's what it's gonna be?
That could be it too, actually.
you didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Kinda heartbreaking.
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Please, Peko. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Young Master? Young Master!
Okay, that half made me cry.
Can confirm. I expected something like that, but I wasn't sure if I were gonna go for it.
No. They did not. Holy fuck, now I'm crying. I literally just said I would not cry.
Yeah, saw it coming. On the tissue?
I know. I actually now thought that he would be the next murderer just to join. I didn't even cry over Sakura, damn it.
The moment they did reveal that he was in love with her, and the fact that Monokuma didn't go, well, in these cases the Blacken is only one person, I figured, yeah, they're gonna go full on, I fucking hate you.
Yep. This one's sad, man. Probably the best execution so far.
The worst.
Yeah, it depends on how you look at it.
I think I would be crying too if I wasn't angry.
This is like when you're reading a book and your favorite character dies. And you're just sitting in the bus crying. I actually had that once. I was sobbing like a bitch. And the woman next to me was just like looking at me holding tissues. I'm sorry.
Yep.
It's kind of like this.
Follow.
So sad.
Routine hydrate.
Also,
This one,
thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
This one is... yeah, that is despair.
I don't even know why this one fucked me up more than Sakura.
I think maybe it's because they like basically only just finally confessed their love to each other to only then have it immediately taken away from them.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
I was honestly expecting after all of this for now to like now Peko would get punished and then Fuyuhiko would be with us throughout the end of the game just living through suffering from that.
No, I don't think so. I thought he would be the next murderer or something.
No, I don't think.
Just to get executed as well.
I expected him to, like, his punishment in a sense, to be having to live with that.
All in all, shit, this was a good one.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Much feels. Very crying. Wow.
Aww.
Simba.
Now I know why you hate that much.
Simba sucker. Okay, I am ready to continue. I hope we're all done crying now. Everyone has their tissues ready.
You know, all the others made me like internally like flinch because I don't like watching this kind of stuff, these punishments. But like this one, it just genuinely leaves me angry. I fucking hate Monokuma.
I first thought
even
the
more than
execution...
before, and I didn't think that was possible.
I thought the execution itself before Tingy got killed was already pretty cool. Because she kind of goes down fighting against an army. Which for a swordswoman is a...
For a second I was expecting her to like die from exhaustion fighting all of them. But then I saw him trying to get in and... Oh.
I just thought she would get overpowered at the end.
She did, technically.
Yeah, but...
Yeah.
Which already would have been a cool execution, but this way... Damn.
Yep. I wonder if Fuyuhiko would have died if he hadn't tried to get to her.
Don't think so.
Because, I mean, Monokuma was only controlling her. He had her on his puppet.
Hmm. No, he was controlling the army. He was pulling them towards her.
He was controlling Peko.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Was it Peko? I
Yes.
thought he was... Okay. Then I didn't see that properly.
Yeah.
Well, onwards we go.
Keep one thing in mind.
That was super sad.
This is only chapter 2.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna catch me crying again.
Now I also get the okay, switch laptop in time to try not to cry and fail.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you had to do Texas again.
Yeah. If you watch closely, he let go of a voodoo doll and let her just go with her instincts for that final swing. It's even worse.
Okay, favorite execution so far?
This trial hurts my heart, yes.
Yes, it does.
I get that. This one was fucked up. And I don't mean like, oh my god, we are frying a person alive, but like...
Well, let out that scream.
No, my voice can't take it. Like, whoever wrote that needs a hug, I think. Like,
I think we all need a hug.
Yeah, you know what I mean, right? Like,
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
like, hey, how about we just cool it down? Like, why don't you write something nice for us?
Maybe in chapter 3.
Yeah, yeah, it will all be sunshine and rainbows from here.
I'm waiting for Usami to step in.
I don't
She's
think
been
she
too
will.
quiet.
Nah. Ah!
That is impossible!
This cannot be. Even for Yuhiko? This is bad. This shouldn't be allowed. People dying so easily? Falling like dominoes?
You bastard! What is this?
I just made you two the gatekeepers of the story realm and the stone is green.
Thank you very much.
Like, are you actually painting like one of those stones? Because those are super cool.
This can't be. This is a lie, right? Peko! Fuyuhiko! I'm not gonna scream with neighbors, sorry. Plus, my throat will get fucked up.
Such a waste.
For heaven's sake, this is just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion, what a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me.
He's just butthurt, he's not a part of it.
It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes, but it was crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh, you're still talking about that?
Can we kick him off the island too? Yeah.
The hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that 2 of your friends got killed?
Such despair.
I am pissed, and I even feel sad and hopeless. But still,
Isn't that right?
it's going to be alright. This despair is worthless.
And you.
Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shining future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unmistakable truth.
Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be reminds me of him.
I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of all the ultimates here will definitely, completely, utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know?
Not yet. He's still alive.
Oh, fuck no.
What?
I thought it couldn't get worse.
Click.
What?
Everyone! Fuyuhiko is still alive.
You serious?
I'll take it.
Frantically, we rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side. I thought he got cut in half.
No. The thingy before him got cut in half. He was behind the...
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker!
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
Yeah, he did have a scar on his right eye.
Ah, this is all...
Well, serves him right.
You're so stupid.
Or you filled with hope at the thought of saving her yourself. That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid brother!
Oh, what are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him.
I don't believe it!
A surprise order?
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him. Duty?
Hey!
'Cause it's written in the school trip rules.
Yeah, they alone will be executed.
Well, technically he didn't execute him.
True.
He ran into...
If only the blackened gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless. Hey! But you should be able to do it.
Unbelievable.
He ran into my sword. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
So I was right, he has to live with that. Oh my fucking god.
Jeez. I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's no way I can violate a rule even if it's me.
So...
Fine then, I'll save him.
Really?
Like...
I was actually gonna do that all along, so I've already prepared for this. Huh? Prepared?
And that's when it happened. A siren began ringing from out of nowhere and gradually grew closer and closer.
An ambulance?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood? You've already killed your patient.
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat. So, I'll see you later.
And after he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight.
So there's a hospital on the other island that got unlocked?
Probably, but I was right that they make him live with that. Aww.
Is it really gonna be okay to leave this to Monokuma?
Damn it. It can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way.
Perhaps. He's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us again.
You're right. He's definitely gonna come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened.
No. Then, all we can do is wait.
Why do we have to wait for him?
Fuck this bitch, seriously.
I mean, he caused my hero's death, you know?
However...
Okay, yeah, I get why she hates him now, but still.
We must put that aside since Peko has already been punished. Or else we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
Damn it!
Things aren't as exciting if a shit stirrer like him ain't around. We don't need excitement.
I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. Fuyuhiko! I don't want anyone else to be a sacrifice. And so the class trial ended. But we still can't see the real ending that we really want yet. When that finally arrives, what will have happened to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future, not even a speck. As if we were in a boat floating unreliably in a vast, dark sea. We're just left there, alone. Only one word could explain our situation. Despair.
Fuck.
We couldn't find a more suitable word than that.
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too? 4 people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them.
Why not?
I don't know.
Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape.
Wait, who's she talking to?
Not to the students.
For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair. And the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary.
I'm confusion.
Yep.
Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means.
Are you telling me that... I'm confused. For today, I give up with predictions.
Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Yeah, this is a scary bomb thingy. Kusaba. This chapter was all over the place.
First my brain melted, and then my heart.
Time to go, Shrift. Thanks for hanging.
Thank you so much.
And hopefully see you next time. Have an awesome Friday. No, you saved, it doesn't matter.
I don't care. Wanna go head over to Fody?
Yeah, we said we would head over after the trial. I think this is a good point to...
Wait, I'm not leaving. Time to go check for vaults. We thought time to go.
Oh, sorry.
Such despair.
Understood that as you're leaving. That was not.
Do you guys like to be the gatekeepers of a story realm? I don't know what exactly that entails, but it sounds cool.
I'm not sure I'm gonna agree with that. Not sure exactly what it means, but it sounds awesome as fuck, and therefore, yes. Do I get
Looking at what? Oh wait, stream is over. Guess it's time to go then. We're still here for a hot minute.
We're still here for a moment, but we're gonna save here and continue on...
Yeah.
What is today? Friday. Continue the story on Tuesday, so it's a good moment to...
Yes.
Stop here and have the rest as a recap, I guess.
Yeah, now let's take all of that to spare. Throw it out of a window. And go...
Holy shit, my heart. Wait.
Head over to...
You guys get a green stone.
Very nice.
Well, it sounds awesome. I'm definitely up for it.
Glad I caught you guys for the best part.
no, we're glad you were here.
Smooth.
Yeah, I know, right?
I like it. Could have been my line. Should have been my line.
Or worst part, yeah.
Yeah, worst part so far, definitely. I was trying to pick cards but had to settle and get out of there because I was crying at CVS. I am very sorry that you didn't have more time to pick a card because of us.
Like, I was not prepared for that. What despair awaits? Or could the true Spectre be?
I am thinking maybe they're bringing Junko back, but...
I don't think so.
Or maybe even Mukuro.
No, Maguro's definitely dead. We even watched her in the cooler.
So?
No.
This doesn't mean a thing. They spoke about resurrecting people.
Yeah.
This is Danganronpa.
That is true. That last bit was a bit confusing. I'm not gonna have any guesses on that yet.
And I click this button already.
Couldn't find a single birthday card. Birthday cards are hard. We usually don't even give cards.
Her birthday is Monday. Then we will late congratulate you on Tuesday. This chapter...
Maybe draw like your own little card.
This class trial got me messed up.
Yeah.
That was
I
rough.
did not expect it.
I expected some sort of bullshit, but I didn't expect that. Like right in
Didn't
the
expect the
fields.
feels.
Yeah.
There was a lot of feels.
I expected fields, but not these.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's...
Time to say goodbye for today.
Thank you guys so much for hanging. Yeah, I interrupted you, so I'm leaving the rest of you.
Yeah, I noticed, but keep going.
I thought there was a point at your life.
There was a point to my speech, yes. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for suffering with us through the end of this class trial. Let's go head over to Fody, who we're gonna play Super Mario Party with in a little bit, apparently. Looking forward to that. It's gonna be complete bullshit and I'm loving it. I'm gonna press this button. Time to start dancing. Thank you all so much. We will be back tomorrow at the usual time. Wait.
Have an awesome Friday. Great night.
Why is this button not working?